Do these 5 things that make you too attractive. Vertical bar, Stoicism. What makes someone truly attractive? Is it their appearance, their wealth, or could it be something deeper, something timeless and enduring? Today, we're taking a journey into how the ancient wisdom of Stoicism can not only transform you from within, but also make others gravitate toward you. This is not a guide to superficial charm. It's an exploration of 5 practical Stoic principles that will cultivate an inner magnetism. Strap in, philosophy enthusiasts, because this video will show you how lasting attractiveness stems from inner mastery. Let's begin by setting the stage. Attractiveness isn't confined to looks or possessions. Those things fade. True magnetism is expressed through your energy, your presence, and your ability to navigate life with grace and wisdom. Stoicism, the ancient philosophy of resilience and self-control, gives us a roadmap to achieve this kind of attractiveness. Let's examine how these 5 Stoic behaviors can make you not just admired, but unforgettable. The first Stoic principle is one of the most powerful: emotional control. Imagine the kind of person who stays calm during a heated argument, someone who approaches challenges with a composed, steady demeanor. Aren't you naturally drawn to that kind of presence? The Stoics teach us that while we cannot control what happens to us, we can always control how we respond. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When you master your emotions, you become an anchor in a chaotic world, an individual others turn to for stability. Think about it. A person who flies into anger or panic loses command of themselves, and in doing so, they lose the respect of others. Emotional control doesn't mean suppressing your feelings. It means acknowledging your emotions without letting them control you. To practice this, next time something triggers you, pause. Ask yourself, is this within my control? If it's not, let it go. You'll find that this simple filter keeps you grounded and in command, which others will instinctively admire. When you radiate calmness under pressure, you show strength, and strength is irresistible. The second principle is consistency, and it's a rare yet deeply magnetic quality. Stoicism places a high value on aligning one's actions with one's values. This steadfastness, the ability to remain guided by principles even in the face of challenges, is an impressive trait. Why? Because people trust those who are dependable. Epictetus writes, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." This speaks to the courage it takes to stick to a virtuous path, even when doing so isn't fashionable or easy. Someone who continuously acts with integrity, regardless of external pressures, inspires confidence in others. In relationships, in leadership, and even in friendships, such individuals are seen as reliable and solid. Take a moment to reflect on whether your actions match your words. If they don't, begin small. Commit to one promise today and follow through no matter what. Over time, this consistency will shine through your character. People are drawn to those who are not swayed by the trivialities and whims of the modern world, those who choose steadiness over chaos. Consistency is a quiet force that builds trust and respect. The third Stoic principle is quiet confidence. And here's why it's powerful. Humans are naturally drawn to those who don't need the approval of others to feel complete. Quiet confidence is about believing in yourself without boasting, letting your actions speak louder than your words. Seneca once said, "How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself?" Embedded in this statement is the idea of taking ownership of your life without being at the mercy of external validation. When you detach yourself from results and focus instead on your effort, you begin to radiate a strong, unshakable energy. Picture someone who walks into a room not to seek attention, but to observe, connect, and contribute meaningfully. Their lack of arrogance and neediness creates an invisible pull that captivates those around them. You can develop this quiet confidence by focusing on what matters, your own growth and the things you can control. Stop chasing perfection or trying to impress. Instead, silently work on becoming the best version of yourself. Once you do this, you will find that you no longer need validation to feel whole. And paradoxically, this self-sufficiency makes others see you as more powerful and attractive. Next, We come to the fourth Stoic principle: intentional listening. In a world where distractions reign supreme and people are more concerned with being heard than hearing others, being an active and intentional listener is highly attractive. The Stoics valued empathy and understanding, seeing them as essential components of wisdom. Marcus Aurelius advised, "To understand the true quality of people, you must look into their minds and examine their pursuits and aversions." Listening carefully to others is an extension of this idea. It allows us to not only understand them better, but also to create deeper connections. Think about your last conversation. Were you truly present? Did you listen to understand, or were you just waiting for your turn to speak? Intentional listening is rare, and because of this, it is highly magnetic. People feel valued and understood when they're around someone who genuinely pays attention to what they're saying. Practice this by putting your phone down during conversations, maintaining eye contact, and reflecting back what you've heard before offering your own thoughts. These habits not only enhance your relationships, but also set you apart as someone worth knowing. Finally, we land on the fifth principle: gratitude. Gratitude may not immediately seem like a way to be attractive, but when practiced consistently, it shapes your entire demeanor. Gratitude fosters positivity, and positivity is contagious. The Stoics were big proponents of appreciating life as it is. Seneca said, "It's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." When you focus on what you already have instead of dwelling on what you lack, you exude a sense of contentment that others can feel. In a world dominated by dissatisfaction and comparison, gratitude becomes a revolutionary act. Start your day by reflecting on 3 things you're grateful for, no matter how small they may seem. Over time, this practice will shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Gratitude also helps you deal with challenges more gracefully. When you're grateful for the lessons life gives you, even the painful ones, you become resilient and inspiring. People are drawn to someone who sees life through a lens of positivity and appreciation. Gratitude anchors you, making you a source of light and energy to everyone around you. Now you might wonder, why do these principles have such a transformative effect on our interactions with others? The answer is simple. They create an aura of authenticity, strength, and trust. Human beings are naturally drawn to qualities that make them feel secure, respected, and inspired. And this is exactly what these 5 Stoic habits cultivate. When you practice emotional control, you prove that you can handle life's curveballs with grace. When you live with consistency, you signal reliability and integrity. Quiet confidence, intentional listening, and gratitude all serve to deepen your relationships, providing clarity and warmth that are rare in a world of fleeting appearances. These 5 principles work together, not just as tools for personal attractiveness, but as pathways to becoming a better person overall. How can you begin adopting these Stoic principles into your daily life? Let's explore some practical steps. Emotional control. Pause before reacting. When you feel anger or frustration, take 3 deep breaths and consider whether the situation is within your control. Consistency. Commit to one small, values-driven action every day and stick to it no matter what distractions arise. Quiet confidence. Spend time journaling about your goals and what you can influence. Detach from the idea of winning others' approval. Focus instead on progress. Intentional listening. Practice mindfulness during conversations. Keep your attention fully on the person speaking. Take notes if it helps you internalize their message. Gratitude. Begin and end your day with gratitude journaling. Write down 3 things you're thankful for and why they matter. Consistency in practicing these habits will make them second nature over time, greatly enhancing your inner and outer attractiveness. In summary, being attractive in a Stoic sense is not about outward appearances, but about an inner mastery that others can't ignore. Emotional control makes you steady. Consistency makes you trustworthy. Quiet confidence makes you powerful. Intentional listening makes you compassionate, and gratitude makes you radiant. These are the qualities that leave a lasting impression, that make people feel seen, respected, and uplifted in your presence. And they all stem from the same place, the desire to become a better, wiser version of yourself. So I leave you with this question. Which of these 5 principles will you begin cultivating in your life today? Let us know in the comments below. And remember, true attractiveness isn't something you chase, it's something you become. Thank you for joining this philosophical journey. Live with wisdom, live with purpose, and live with presence.